Hey, here we are, day four. Um, this is a really big one. I think there are times when we actually reject our messages. Um, Sometimes we don't want to hear what our guidance wants to tell us. And I think this kind of comes into this conflict that we have between our higher self, our soul, and our personality, our personal self. Like your personal self, our ego self, it has a lot, your inner child sort of has a lot of different names, but it doesn't really like to change. We like the comfort zone. We like what we know. And your higher self really doesn't care about that so much. Your higher self, your guides, this part of you that wants to grow and stretch and have you do things that are challenging and amazing. Sometimes it creates this inner conflict inside of us. So we sometimes don't listen, and you can get a nudge to something that is asking you to confront something painful or difficult in your life that needs attending to. Maybe it's kind of the knowledge that a relationship you're in isn't working, or there's some trouble brewing in your family that needs to be dealt with, and you're avoiding it because it's hard. There's all kinds of things that go on in our life that require us in our soul's evolution to confront conflict, or dig up things that are painful, or just kind of recognize something that's not working in our life anymore. And that personal self part of us really doesn't like to do that. That inner child self that doesn't like change, it can be so resistant. And so sometimes we really turn off the messages that we get. And I mean, it's great when your guidance is something really easy, like, don't forget your umbrella because it's going to rain today. But if it's something hard that's pushes you out of your comfort zone, we tend to ignore that. So let's make sure we're not doing that. And we're going to journal on this right now. So let's take a minute and consider, is there something that you're being guided to right now that you're avoiding? Write it down. And let's ask ourselves, like, why are you avoiding it? Is it fear? Is it pain? Is it anxiety? Is it fear of change? Like, let's really dig in there. Like, what do you think is going to happen if you listen to it? If you're really ready to let that go and open up, let's honor that. So you can sort of set your intention, make a declaration right now, declare in your journal. Declarations are really powerful. Like intention setting, declarations are like writing down that you intend, that you declare that something is so. And that holds a lot of sort of like power in our spiritual life. So if you let's at least try this on for size, that you're ready to really open up and fully own your psychic abilities right now. So I want you to write that in your journal. I declare I'm awakening my psychic abilities right now, or put it in your own words. And we're just, as you write that down, we're just going to honor that sometimes it's difficult to hear the messages, but as part of that declaration, you're going to do your best to. It doesn't mean that you need to follow every whim. Like, we don't need to follow every like crazy whim that comes into us, but you're at least open to the possibility that you're going to deeply listen to your own intuition from now on. So write that down, and maybe write down how it feels to have said that. So you're doing such beautiful work. Well done. And I will see you tomorrow.